taking on the Thunder. For the Warriors, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Thunder, Warriors. Our tip-off just moments away. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the Oklahoma City Thunder has moved up the rankings defensively year after year. Coach Billy Donovan said, "I've said it all along. We've got to be a team that hangs our hat on defense. And with their size and athleticism, there's no reason they can't be the best defense in the league." Kevin?
And they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And for Steven Adams, they're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustment.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. We've got Russell. Robinson is out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Pascal in at the power forward position. And for the Thunder, Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. And in tonight's game, pride definitely bred at stake when you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams. Talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006, which, by the way, Kevin, everybody's doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Russell, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
On deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now Robinson, after Gallinari missed from long range.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Over Russell. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 5 points so far.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And it's Russell missing. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul finds Robertson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Robinson. Fires from 14. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Robinson dishes to Cauley Stein. Russell against Paul. Lock at 6. Pass to Poole. Here is Robinson. From deep three-point range. That one no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Gallinari. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
Russell passes to Robinson. Back to Russell. Here's the floater. And the layup is up and in.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
And the pass to Robertson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gallinari right side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cauley Stein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here is Gallinari. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Robinson down low. Defended by Robertson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Noel. Now here's Paul. Takes the 13-footer. That one doesn't go. Russell against Paul. Passes it to Poole. Back to Russell. Lets it go from the wing. And too long on the shot. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Paul lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night. Warriors trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul against Russell. Over Paul. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 6.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. To the paint. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Thunder lead by 3. Golden State's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Russell kicks to Cauley Stein. Back to Russell. Pass to Pascal. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. From outside the arc. No good on that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick in Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
Now here's Cauley Stein. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, it's just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Robinson dishes to Cauley Stein. Back to Robinson. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pascal. Last game we saw him score 13. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Robinson misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the shot goes down.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Cauley Stein passes to Pascal. Here's Poole. Outside Robinson. Shot to stop the run. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Here's Paul. He kicks it to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Now Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Russell from long range. The Thunder pull it in. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
The Thunder have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Free throw drops for Paul. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team should be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Now here's Paul. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Dishes to Robinson. The pass to Pascal. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked.
Patterson out there to play defense. He excels at getting off the ground so quickly to get the block.
Gallinari against Robinson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him. Can't hit from in close.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes to Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men. Russell making people around him better.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Come get it, come get it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
He's off on the first, and the Warriors making a change here. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Bowman. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They kept going to him again and again. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul, and Chris talked about where all that started.
Just been a sort of long relationship, you know, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D. Wade have all really got really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GA spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. They've got Robinson. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Inside. That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 11. Bowman is guarded by Schroeder, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Yeah, Cauley-Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
Schroeder kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari down low, and Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Burks looking around. It's hauled in by Diallo. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And when you look at the numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets in a foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the Summer League where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Here's Burks. Misses off the left iron. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Bowman passes to Burks. Bowman. He's guarded by Schroeder. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Gallinari surveying the D. The Thunder with another miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Down low. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein shooting with confidence that close around the rim.
Schroeder outside. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pascal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bowman. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Cauley Stein. Bowman passes to Cauley Stein. Shoots over Schroeder. The shot by Cauley Stein. No good. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Bowman passes to Pascal. Now, here is Robinson. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Bowman. He is looking for Muscala and finds him. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. 5th best, Gallinari.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
2 shots. Max on the first.
That free throw good from Diallo.
Interesting to see the Warriors not be prohibitive favorites coming into the season. But you still have to give the Warriors a lot of credit for the run they've been on. 5 straight finals, something that we haven't seen since the 1960s with the Boston Celtics.
And so he hits both. And for the Warriors, a new opponent in the finals. First time, Brent, they didn't face the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First time no Cleveland, and first time for the Raptors appearing in the finals. And those injuries, Kevin, quite frankly, just too much to overcome. Very unfortunate to not see both teams at full strength at the most important time of the year.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Warriors have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. Lee's checked in for Glenn Robinson III.
One shot.
And that one misses.
It's been incredible for this team in Oklahoma City to have the type of success and sustained success under general manager Sam Presti, a playoff team in 10 of their 12 seasons in Oklahoma City.
No good from Lee. The Thunder leading by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Bowman. He's covered by Muscala. That one falls. And Brent, for the Thunder, they have a 500 record or better in the last decade. Only one of 3 teams to do that.
A lot of people don't realize the sustained success that's happened here in Oklahoma. In the decade, they've had the second best record overall, trailing only San Antonio in that regard.
Here's Schroeder, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Bowman passes to Burks. Drains the three-pointer. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Schroeder. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bowman passes to Pascal. He feeds it to Cauley-Stein. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. And the Thunder going the other way now. Diallo with it. Working on Lee. Diallo no good. Warriors trail by 8. Lee left side. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Great position inside. Once Cauley-Stein is that close to the basket, the defense is going to have to come over and do something about it, usually a foul.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gallinari. Robertson comes in for Diallo, and it's Paul in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors also with a sub. Russell, he's checked in for Burks. Paul looking over the floor. There's the dish to Noel. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Bowman, defended by Paul. Bowman passes to Russell. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bowman passes to Russell. Golden State moving the ball around. To the inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Cauley Stein.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Schroeder. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now Lee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Bowman. Russell with a wide open look. Good on the triple. And now it's only a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Ball finds Schroeder. Now Muscala. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense. But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's about he has an idea of after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who's a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Here's Schroeder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Russell with it. 20 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Lest us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Muscala dishes to Schroeder. High arcing shot, and he gets it to go. Schroeder's got 12 in the game.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Lee outside. Pass to basket. Now here is Russell. He's covered by Muscala. Schroeder against Russell. Pass to Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Robertson kicks to Muscala. Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Noel passes to Robertson. Back to Noel. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Such a light touch on that finger roll. Classic move there.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder? And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 8-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Noel in at center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Russell from long range. Thunder with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the left side wing. Here's Paul. And no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Robinson down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Poole. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Here's Pascal. And the rejection by Noel. Robinson passes to Cauley-Stein. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. They shoot again. Shot clock at 2. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 8.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch, and the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Russell.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Gallinari outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Poole the pass to Robinson. Again, Golden State. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here's Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors trailing. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
All up top. He's guarded by Russell. And they double up Paul. There's the pass to Robertson. Paul outside. Can they get it? Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in.
And taking a look here at numbers for Gallinari, last season he played outstanding. 4th in free throw percentage, and he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Russell against Paul. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. And it's sent back by Russell. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robinson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Ferguson. Gallinari on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Cauley Stein finds Robinson. Outside, Russell takes the 3. And the Warriors get it back. And the basket by Pascal.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Poole. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul against Russell. Paul left side. Goes up the baseline. Robinson pulls it in.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And the Warriors' defense last year is still strong, but not as dominant as before.
You wonder if the loss of a lot of that experience is going to cost this revamped roster defensively. It's been fun to watch them shoot threes, but they've been so reliant on that defense. Can they be that good this season?
Puts it up off the inbound. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gallinari.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
Right wing. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Lock at 6. Here's Robinson. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fade away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Bowman. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Bowman passes to Russell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell, no luck.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Paul outside. A floater. The shot's good. Paul's got 17 now.
Love the deft touch from Chris Paul on the floater there. His timing on those shots sublime.
To the paint. Here's Cauley Stein. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle. A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You wonder what the next step is, and for Willie Cauley-Stein, what he's done in the offseason to improve himself offensively. Maybe a few more things in the footwork category will help him out.
Russell looking around. Bowman passes to Russell. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball.
And Gallo does an outstanding job there getting into the contact as he was shooting.
Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And now here's Chris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Deep two from Russell. Good on the jump shot. Russell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
Pass to Gallinari. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Russell. Here's Pascal. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Ball left side. And it's Noel missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got a piece of it.
Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball, Kevin? He just spiked that one away.
Warriors leading by 7. Bowman, defended by Paul. Bowman passes to Russell. Here's Bowman, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Gallinari dishes to Schroeder. The feed now to Noel. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Diallo, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Warriors also with a sub. Spellman's checked in. Russell against Schroeder. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bowman, defended by Paul. Bowman passes to Robinson. Outside Russell, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Nice use of the pick and roll from Schroeder there. Allows him to get an easy shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bowman, defended by Paul. Outside, Russell fires the 3. But they'll get another chance. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got 11 rebounds in the game. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Noel.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Russell from long range misses the shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Let's take a listen.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense. It's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break. You think his team is listening?
You know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the 1st and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Chris. Alec Burks is out there with Russell, and it's Bowman in at the 1 spot. Now Diallo. The pass to Noel. Schroeder outside. 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Noel. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors leading by 3. Down low. Spellman with the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Diallo. It's tipped. Russell against Schroeder. Passes it to Bowman. Schroeder comes with the double team. Pass to Chris. Burks for 3. With the second effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, last season, maybe not a lot talked about with regards to how it is that the Oklahoma City team played defensively. Now, that's coming on the foundation of Paul George on the perimeter, so somebody's going to have to step up in that void. But it was a strength of their team, and we'll see if these other players in these roles can make sure they consistently stay good on that end of the floor.
Russell inside. He's covered by Muscala. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded. Here's Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. And Brent, going back to the defense, as the Thunder have lost some of their top scorers, guarding, defending has become a major emphasis.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting time in Oklahoma City for a lot of teaching to get done with these players who are going to have an opportunity to play minutes they have not played before. They look for length and athleticism and hopefully find some guys that have a defensive upside.
Here's Diallo. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, second chance points again, a huge problem for this team.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Pass to Burks. Russell left side. And the pass to Spellman. And that one drops for him. Spellman's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Diallo, the pass to Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Muscala. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw missing.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Diallo. The Warriors also with a sub. Cauley Stein's checked in. Russell kicks to Burks. Passes to Poole. And the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Noel up top. Cauley Stein defending. Noel passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater, and the layup is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
Schroeder against Russell. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 12 points for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Schroeder. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Russell. And he swishes it right through. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Schroeder against Russell. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Poole the pass to Cauley-Stein. That one good for 2. Cauley-Stein's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Well, a good job of using his length there. Even though contested, Cauley-Stein not shaken.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brent, we're talking about home court advantage. Do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Free throw, no good for Burks. Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Noel. Count the basket. Noel's got 12 points here in the second half.
Wow, getting these bonus points from a guy who offensively you don't tend to lean on. This is helping out the squad.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And Russell gets it to go.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Noel finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari outside. The Warriors pull it in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
Schroeder passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 9. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was one of the main parts of what the Clippers were able to do last year. A lot of people excited about his potential, and now here in Oklahoma City, one of the rising stars in the NBA.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Willie Cauley-Stein.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And the Thunder making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Robinson's checked in for Alec Burks. Let's go now to the sideline. And catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last time out. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Poole, defended by Paul. And Paul over to help. To the middle, Pascal. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Paul dishes to Noel. Count it. Noel's got 10 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Russell against Paul. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Paul outside, the pass to Noel. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Robinson passes to Pascal. Outside Robinson. To the right side. Here's Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And the Warriors lead by 12.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Here's Pascal. Here's Cauley-Stein, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can't be too physical with Cauley-Stein. He never backs down from the contact.
You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. In the corner, it's Robinson. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. From 12 feet out, Cauley-Stein grabs the board. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Paul's shot is off. Warriors leading by 13. 1:22 left in the game. Russell passes to Poole. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Russell with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 15.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Gallinari, and the layup's good off the glass.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Inside. Out to the right wing. Kicks to Robinson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.